Good morning, everyone. I'm up early for once. I'm having some coffee. It's 6:30 a.m. I don't know if I'll go back to sleep or not. Zomi's still sleeping. But I decided while I'm awake, I'd go ahead and type up some thoughts that I have. I have a journal, and I used it mostly when I didn't have access to my laptop, but for the most part, I like to type. I'm just faster at it, like typing, and my hand gets less cramped up than when I use my journal. So I like to type up my thoughts on my notes in my MacBook. Is that what they're called? I don't know about Apple terms, but it's my laptop. I'm just typing up some ideas and, just my morning thoughts and things that kind of have been stuck in my brain. It's kind of just plaguing me and getting in my way, getting in the way of my creativity, getting in the way of my daily life. I don't know. But I usually just kind of try to get it out. Like, I'll either talk about it with somebody, I'll write it out, or I'll type it out. Something like that. I have to get it out of there. I kind of feel that way about a bunch of stuff because I feel like you need to let things out or else they stay in there. I mean, it's like pooping, like if you have to go poop, you can feel your poop. Like it's in there in your head, you're thinking about your poop because your poop, you could feel it. You could kind of visualize that there's poop in there. So you gotta let it out, so you go to the bathroom and let it out, and then once it's gone you can continue with your day. So it's like a mental poop. I guess that's the best way I could describe it, is having a mental poop stuck in your head. Mentally constipated. Yeah, we'll call it that. If you're mentally constipated, you have to let it out some way, and then once you let it out, you can move on. Wow. 6:30 a.m. and I'm talking about mental poop. Look who finally decided to join us. Good morning. Did you have good dreams? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell everybody you had good sleep. Okay, she's taking care of some business. I wanted to show you her outfit today. Oh, she's ready for lounge clothes. OMG, me and the child had to go run some errands, so we had no choice but to leave the apartment. And man, it's hot out there. Woo, sweaty. But yeah, I don't think she approved of the heat either. She was like, yeah. But yeah, today is such a hassle. I mean, yeah, I like record on my downtime, so yeah, you tell him, Tommy. Tell him how crazy it was. You heard it from her. It was crazy. She don't even have words for it. I'm crying again. But I don't know what kind of tears these are, but I was just kind of thinking because right now I'm updating my resume and there's nothing like, having to acknowledge your own skills and your capability and your worthfulness than when you're updating your resume. Because at that moment you have to acknowledge the things that you've done and the skills that you've had and your greatest accomplishments, and you're basically making yourself sound really good. And I don't know, like it's kind of hard for me because I'm not really in that kind of mindset with myself these days about, I don't know, like I'm just kind of having a really weird, I don't know how you'd say it, a really weird period in my life where it's hard for me to kind of feel good about myself, basically. Like, with my self-esteem, it's way down there. My self-esteem is really like shot to hell pretty much. So, but I'm working on that, and that starts with acknowledging that, you know, not everybody's going to appreciate you. Not everybody's going to think you're great, even though you give them your best. Whether that be professionally, romantically, or even with your own family. You know, like sometimes you won't seem like, you won't feel and you won't seem like you're good enough. But if you can say that you gave it your all and that you put 150% into something, then you shouldn't have regrets and you shouldn't feel bad about yourself. And I'll let you guys know on a little secret. I might sound kind of preachy at times and whatever, but a lot of it is me talking to myself. I talk to myself the way I need to be talked to, and kind of how I wish, the things I wish someone else would say, I say them to myself, you know. And sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes, you know, we look to people to make us feel better, but it always starts with ourselves. And there I go again. But jeez, but damn, I bet you think I'm hella wimpy, but it's true though. I'm really going through kind of like a difficult time, but I'm trying my best to be as real with you guys, like during this round of August. And you know what I'm going through, I'm not trying to be deceptive and trying to hide it and trying to show you the highlights of my life. And I mean, I do often, but also, you know, when I'm not going through a good time, I'm not going through a good time, and I'm okay with sharing that, you know, because I know I'm not the only one that's going through a rough time. So I'm hoping if you guys are somewhere, one of you, someone is going through something similar, that you could find, how would you say it?